If you think gardening and homesteading is expensive, complicated, or out of reach, it's because they want you to believe that. And I'm about to tell you 9 lies that the industry feeds you and the truth that'll set you free.
Everything they told me about growing my own food
Was dead wrong.
and I'm not here to sugarcoat any of this.
I'm here to break the chains, show the truth, and help more folks out there reclaim their freedom like I did.
Because if I had listened to these so-called experts,
I'd probably still be buying caseless store-bought carrots, thinking that I was doing good.
let's talk about what's really going on. They say that modern gardening is just another form of consumerism. The truth, you don't need all these fancy designer tools or overpriced garden beds just to grow your own food.
They've turned self-sufficiency into just another shopping spree.
Buy this kit, buy that gadget.
Meanwhile, I built this entire chicken coop out of scrap wood. We even make our own compost over here out of kitchen scraps and leftover dinner. Heck, I mow my yard and I throw my grass clippings right into the compost.
And with about 20 bucks worth of seed, my family is eating better than most grocery shoppers out there.
You see, this lifestyle is not about aesthetics. It's about survival.
It's about flipping the bird to a system that profits off of your dependence.
And we're not about that over here. We're about taking a step back from all that noise and that system that doesn't care and reclaim our freedom.
They also say that composting is complicated. Well, you see, the truth is that the industry is gonna overcomplicate it. Why? Because your freedom threatens their pockets. They want you scared of ratios and rules. Brown to green, don't add this, don't add that. Nah, my friend, we compost everything. Eggshells, cardboard, veggie scraps, whatever we have that we're not gonna eat or the animals won't eat goes right into the compost. Stop believing everything you hear out on the internet, man. Half those people don't even know what they're talking about.
And as you can see, my garden thrives. Y'all remember last week when we pulled out a couple carrots, huh? They weren't too bad. All natural, all organic, made by myself and my home. It don't get much better than that.
Composting is nature doing its job. And I'll tell you what, the fact that it's not taught in schools tells you everything about how badly that they want you confused and dependent. I said what I said. Third lie that they always try to tell you is that you need 5 acres and a tractor just to homestead. The cold hard truth, you just need purpose, my friend, not property. It's all up here.
I homestead in a little backyard. I don't have a lot of space either. Remember, believe it, think it, and act it. That's what this lifestyle is about. We got our chickens coming. We got our garden bed. We even got some fruit trees. It doesn't take much. I mean, just look, it's all here. You don't see a tractor in my yard, do you? You don't see all this acreage, do you? No. What do you see? Determination, grit, and belief. They like to push this big farm dream to keep you thinking that it's out of reach. The truth is, homesteading is a mindset, and the system hates that mindset. Why? Because it's contagious. One person starts doing it, then another, then another, then another. And before you know it, the whole world is self-sufficient, self-reliant. And what happens? The system collapses. We don't need them anymore like they thought we always did. No, we need ourselves. We need community. We need unity and a belief as a people we can do whatever it is that we want to do in this life.
Now here's one that might kick you right in the nads. I'm about to lay it out straight. They say DIY is about saving money. More importantly, DIY is about taking your power back, doing it yourself.
You see, I'm not here to save a buck. I'm building because I'm done relying on broken supply chains, crazy price hikes, and empty shelves. Every screw, every project that I do around here, that's just another inch of freedom reclaimed. They want us passive, compliant, and dependent. Well, we're done with that. This right here, this is where we take our life back. Focus on us. Of course, there's times where you might have to spend just a little bit of money, but the important factor is knowing that that little bit of money is going towards your freedom, your family, not the system, and not somebody else's pocket.
Another thing that I always hear that frustrates me when I hear people say, but it has the organic label, that means something. Let's face it, organic label in a grocery store in 2025 doesn't mean shit. It's just another price tag, not a guarantee. Always look at your ingredients on what you're buying. The ingredients will tell you more about that product than any label ever will. Nowadays, they'll slap organic label on anything just to be able to sell it. And most of the time, they're charging double. Meanwhile, I pull food straight from my backyard that's never seen a label, a barcode, or a middleman. My garden bed grows better than anything that you'll see over at Whole Foods or Walmart or Costco, because I control what goes on inside of this garden bed here. You know what's funny? It brings me to my next point in this video. All these TikToks and other videos that I'll see of all these people with these big fancy equipment and a whole big workshop. And then in the comments, you'll see people saying,
Oh yeah, but you have $3,000 tools.
you don't need fancy tools. Look at my videos. Look at the projects we've done. You don't see me holding $300 tools in my hand. You don't need all that. Yeah, it's cool. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. My point is, you don't need that to get started in this kind of lifestyle. Go to your local market and pick up a $10 hammer and go build you a bench. Just started.
Most of the builds that you see around here came from scrap wood and elbow grease. You see, they want you thinking that you need a $15,000 workshop before you even begin. But the truth is, freedom doesn't come from what's sitting in your garage. It comes from what's in your mindset. Use what you got and just start.
They also say going organic means spending more. Wrong. You can go true organic with just your hands.
Real organic isn't a bottle or a bag.
It's in that compost pile.
And the bugs you control with the garlic spray.
We've done it all. Not once did I need a fancy green wash product. When you reclaim that process, the system loses its grip. I also hear things about how there's only one right way to garden. You think nature follows a manual? Well, then you don't need to either. There's many forms of gardening out there. Square foot gardening, which we did a video on a couple months ago. Chaos gardening, which is where you just throw a whole bunch of seeds and hope for the best. Spacings, ratios, charts, yeah, it's all helpful, but don't let perfection stop your progress.
You best believe that my compost includes some don'ts. My spacing isn't exact.
But everything still grows. They want you stuck in that analysis paralysis so you never get started. And finally, probably my biggest frustration of them all is that homesteading needs to be social media perfect. Look, this ain't no Pinterest here, homie. This is real life, real work.
You see our chipped wood, our dusty tools, and our messy garden. And that's exactly how it should be. This ain't for show over here. This is for survival, legacy, and freedom. Stop chasing that aesthetic. Start chasing autonomy. This world, it don't need another influencer. It needs more doers. And that's what we're trying to do over here at Moondoe's Homestead Adventures. We're trying to do and create and hopefully inspire somebody else out there to pick up this lifestyle and get away from a system that doesn't give a shit about you. So if any of this hits home for you, if you're tired of all those lies, labels, and lifeless food, stick around, my friend, and hit that subscribe button, share this video with someone that you love, and join our movement. We're just getting started out here. We're not here to impress, we're here to take it back. One garden bed, one compost pile, and one truth at a time. So thank you all for checking out the channel, and thank you all for watching another video on Moondoe's Homestead Adventures. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.